Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start our first project, that is Jarvis. That is a virtual AI assistant. We will build it from the scratch. So let's have a look. So the libraries we are going to use, uh, actually this is the first day, so we are starting with one or two libraries. Then going ahead with the series, we will build different features of this assistant. So today we are going to discuss only three libraries. With the help of this, we will make a speaking virtual assistant. So let's have a look. So first library is PyTTSX3. So what is this? It is a Python library which converts text to speech. What is the use of this? It will convert the text to the speech. It lets your computer to speak the text aloud. Whatever the text is written, it will speak. Okay, so it is something like mouth. Okay, it works offline, no internet needed, and you can control voice, speed, volume, and you can space it, save the speeches audio file. Okay, let's look the code. So first of all, that is um, you have to import pyttsx, and let me tell you, it is an external library. So you have to pip install pyttsx3. Okay, you can go to your terminal and in pip install this library. Then you have to import in your code. And then to use this, you have to start the engine, like the initiate your voice system will activates by this line. Then how to change the properties, how to change the voices by this way. See, get property via this. It is used to get the voices available on your PC, on your system. So by this way, you can get the list of voices from your PC. It will store in voice. Then you will set voices according to the your choose, like zero for male and one for female according to your list. So you can put anything here. Okay. Now rate. Rate is the speed, number of words speak per second. The rate, this but the same way you will get the rate. Then print. This is an optional. This is just features. The important one things is import, start the engine. Voices, rate, volume. These are just the features. You can add them according to your choice. This is not compulsion. Okay, so that is not mandatory. Engine.set property, that is 150, and default is 200. If you don't set this, the default rate is 200. Now the volume is get the volume, print the volume. Now set property. This is important. Volume is zero point 0.8. If you used to write 0 here, so it will be mute. If you write to 1.0 here, remember, don't write 1. Used to write 1.0. This will work only then, otherwise it will not. Now speak the text. That is very important. Engine.say, the word we make the engine, we are using that word engine.say, and the string is here. So it will speak that text. Now save the file, engine.save to the file, whatever the text is written. So it will save in that file and run it. Wait. What does it mean? It will wait until the speech is completing, so that after that, the rest code will execute. Understood? So overview is initiate starts the engine, say text, speak the text, and run and waits until the speech finishes. Voice, male and female, different accents, rate control speed of the speech, and volume 0 to 1. Save the file, export the speech. Okay. Now the next library is speech recognition. It is a Python library which converts speech to text. It is like ears. Okay, it is like ears of your virtual assistant, like that can listen what you are speaking. It converts the spoken audio into the written text. Works with different engines like Google Web Speech API and whatever. Can take input from the microphone or the audio files. Useful for making voice control apps or AI assistants. See, first of all, it is also an external library. So you have to pip install speech recognition. One more thing. Along with speech recognition, you have to pip install iAudio. So because speech recognition can't work without PyAudio. What is PyAudio? PyAudio is a library which give access to your microphone, okay, microphone audio system of your system. So it is must to remember that you must have PyAudio. And one more thing, let me tell you that PyAudio is not available for Windows. I mean, the version you are using in your Python 3.114 or whatever, so it will create hurdle in installing. So it is better to switch, better to download Python 1. Python 1.3. I mean 3.13. Sorry, you have to download Python 3.13 or 3.12, the lowest version than your current version. If you are facing hurdle in downloading, okay, this is the only way I found. Because, and if you are a Mac user, then it will be easy for you. Now you downloaded the install the speech recognition and the PyAudio. Now you can use this. Import speech recognition as any variable. Now create recognizer. It is like a it is important. It will activate your system. Now microphone input. We are using with. Why we are using with? So that the microphone will open and close simultaneously. We want the microphone, it will take the input and close. Okay. So we are using with SR dot microphone as source. Now reduce the background noise. Like if I used to speak something in a noisy area, so it may be a chance that it will get take the input of the fan voice and the background voice, so it will adjust. So what it will do, it will adjust itself before speaking. For taking. So here you can use this. And now see, this is audio listen source. So it is going to listen that source, that is an audio file, not a text file. Now it comes to recognize the speech. Always remember to write in try, because this is something can cause error, and you have to handle the exceptions as well. So it is better to write in try. Now you have to recognize with the help of Google. Recognize Google the audio, okay, in text. And now how to handle the errors. This if exception are these unknown value errors, so couldn't understand audio. If SR dot request error, then print API unavailable. If audio file input, then print with SR dot audio. This is something audio file input. So this is how you can take or from the file you're taking audio file input. Now the features are, I'm telling you the important ones only. Recognizer, the main object for speech recognition, this is very must. Microphone, remember these must be capital. This captures the live audio input and adjust for ambient noise. It handles the background noise and listen records audio from the mic. Recognize Google converts the audio to the text using Google API. Audio file used to save audio files and the speech not understood, request error, API internet issue. Okay, now let me tell you important thing, that is how to handle timeout problems. How to handle timeout problems. Like, hmm, see, if user doesn't speak and program waits till forever. So in that case, you can put a solution, that is you used to write where r.listen source, then comma, then timeout equal to 5. You can put timeout equal to 5. By this way you can stop that problem. And you can also put phrase time limit so that user have only 10 seconds to speak. That is phrase time limit equal to 0. You can search for this. And the other thing is language options. Like recognize Google when you are using, when you write this. So you can put comma here and write language equal Indian English. Look we will going to look this text in our code as well. Language, Hindi, English, whatever the thing is. So the next library is OpenAI. OpenAI. What is an OpenAI? It is a Python library. Lets you connect with AI models. You can do text generation, image generation, and audio transcription. It needs an API key from your API account. Okay. Works like a bridge between your Python code and OpenAI service. So from OpenAI, import OpenAI. So it is an external library, you have to pip install. Set up client with API key. This is the way you can use this. So let me tell you how you can take the API key. So to create API, you have to search Open Router, then go there, and you have to create an account. After creating an account, click Get API key. Then you can create your API key and don't need to share with anyone. Now go to the models, search for any free model. You will get so many models are free here, and go for anyone like this. Copy the name of this model because you may need in the next step. Now go down. You will see the code here, and you can convert it to the Python, and you can use this code in your code. Okay, so create a API key. Okay, done. And this is the way you can create your API key in just free, because the Open API platform provides you the API key in a paid version, so you can get free API key from here. So let's have a look on our code. How can we break down? See, first of all, I import PyText 3. Okay. Then I import speech recognition as SR. Then from OpenAI, import OpenAI. From key, import OpenAuto. So what is this? I made a file inside the folder. Uh, a folder is named Jarvis, and in that folder, I made a file Jarvis and the another file key. So both files are in same folder. Okay, you should remember this. And I am in the file key. In the file key, I put my API key there. How? I made a variable open router API key and store. as a string of my API key there. Okay, so I'm importing open router API key because I will need, this is not, it's needed yet import. I will explain import web browser in the next video. So see, Pi Audio works internally here. What does it mean? Pi Audio helps you to connect with the microphone. So when you access speech recognition, so Pi Audio must be installed. Okay. So now let's have a look. I'm expecting guys that you guys know the basics of Python. So this is the way this this statement of code will always be true. So you can put your statements here. Okay, first of all, I am making my Jarvis like a desktop assistant. Like it will arise when I say Jarvis, and when I say stop, then he should say go to sleep, something like this. So I made a variable false, and now I want to repeat the process again and again. Like he should be listen and listen again, then send that text to the AI and repeat back, then speak and repeat this process again. So to fulfill that, I am doing everything in the while loop. While true, under all this statement will be executed. So I made a function speak, listen, and AI. These all work. Okay, this is a part of AI. I will tell you. First, let's understand this. So, first of all, it will listen. First of all, listening is false. It is not. I mean, the Jarvis is not listening. Listening is currently false. So, it will listen. First of all, when it is true, it will listen. Then it convert. Then it's stored in text. If not text, it means if something error is there in the text, so it will continue means it will skip all the statement, it will skip that loop and continue with the next iteration. Okay, when the next iteration occur, again it will take listen and convert it to the text. Okay, now I will explain how listen work, but understand is like this. Listen is something like ears and speak is like mouth. Okay, now if not text, continue. Okay, so the next if is if Jarvis in text.lower means it will accept all. Like if Jarvis is in capital, if in smaller case, so all are accepted. Okay, so this is the way to write listen. Listening equal true. So when I said the word Jarvis, so it will be activate automatically, and what I will do, I will true the listening equal true, and then speak hi Jarvis, and he will speak hi Jarvis at your service, ma'am. Okay, then it will continue for the next iteration. If I say stop in text.lower, then it will say going to sleep, and listening will be false. Okay, then continue. Now if exit in the text.lower, then it will speak goodbye and then break from the whole code. If listening means if listening is true, are you able to understand? If listening is true, if listening is false, then this statements, this block of code will not execute it. If this is true, only this will execute. Now what is it is doing? So the text will be sent to the AI function, and when it got the return reply, then speak function will send that reply. So what is the ultimately working flow is it getting output by listening to the text, and text is sent to the AI. AI send the reply, and reply sent to the speak will speak in front of you. Okay, we get the output. So let's understand the functions. What does the listen do and how the syntax works? See, we understood the imported packages. Now listen how it is work. I already told you the syntax, the basic syntax. So listen is all about the Pytex, PYTTSX3. Okay, it is like ear. So with SR dot microphone, remember M must be capital as source and R dot adjust for ambient noise. Okay, so with the help of this, it will adjust itself for the extra voices like voices of fan, है ना? Okay, now R dot listen source. Now why we are using with, so that it will open, takes input and close automatically. That's the reason we are using microphone with. Okay, now the source will be listen, R dot listen. What is R here? C. R is the recognizer. This is the way you can call the C. SR dot recognizer, the speech recognition. Okay. Now audio. So that source is come to the audio. Remember that is a text. That is not a text. That is an audio. That is a real audio. And now uh, all the statements are under the try and the except, because this block of statement may be risky. Now the language, I want English. You can use anything like Hindi as well. And recognize. Send to the Google to recognize the audio. When it when it returns what the audio, it will convert into the text. And now if listening, what I why I use this, because it may be chance if the listening is false, so it will, in that case it will also print text. So I don't want this thing. I want to print if it is currently listening. So I made print function inside if listening. Okay, so you set text and return the text to the main function. And except if exception was important, because if something error is happen, so it will speak sorry, he is not able to listen you and return. Hope you guys understood. And the same way function speak, what does it do? Speak anything you want to speak. You are sending the string here, which stored in reply. If reply is true, then see that is a speech system. Okay, speech system activates. Now engine dot set property rate equal 180. I made it 180 and you can put 100, 200 and the 300 whatever, but the normal is considered as 200. Engine dot set property volume 1 and get property voices are getting, then set the voices as 0 id and print Jarvis set whatever the reply, from the AI, Jarvis will be say here. And engine dot say reply, then engine dot run and wait. Why this statement? Because this statement is to, when it is speaking something, so the whole program waits until the speech completes. It will execute only when the speech completes. Okay, so it returns nothing. Speak function, listen function, and now what does AI function do? AI will get the text. See, AI will get the text and store then reply. Okay, so what does it will do with the text? Text gone here. If text is true, then this is the way to use AI. Remember the syntax. This is a this is the syntax. Also, for this you have to remember and you have to understand. Response equal client dot response responses dot create. Now model. I told you to copy the model, whatever the model you are copying, just paste here. Okay. Then input is whatever the input you are getting, text. Then return what? Response dot output text. Remember, you can't return the response alone because it is an object. So you have to convert it in a this way. Okay, in a string. So output underscore text. Now what is this? That is client. See, client which is taking access from the OpenAI. Here is the API key which I secured in another file because I don't want to disclose here. And you should also share, you should not share your OpenAI key with any of the one. So API key equals to open parameter API key and the base URL. Remember this thing. In the website, you will get base URL as well. See, see here. In the base URL, you will get. Copy this and paste there. Okay, this is just the code for client. I don't put it here because I don't want to access again and again OpenAI. Okay, just I take one time the access from the client and again calling the function AI. So let's run the code and see the output. Jarvis, Jarvis,
Hi, Jarvis at your service, ma'am.
what are you doing?
Hey there. Just hanging out here, ready to chat, answer questions, brainstorm ideas, or help you tackle any problem you've got on your mind. What's up with you?
Can you create a monkey? Can you create a monkey?
Sure thing. Here's a cute little ASCII art monkey for you. Dash dash. Dash dash. Dash dash. Slash. Backslash slash dash. Dash. Backslash
So
slash.
see guys what he made
Backslash.
for me.
Slash y backslash.
So hope you guys understood. And if I made any kind of mistakes, please very sorry, because I am in the learning stage, and whatever I have learned, just presenting in front of you.